Hey, what's up, fellas? What we're looking at here is a sample of sodium nitrate that we made with our Berkyland Eyed reactor, and we're doing a pyrophoric test to determine the composition of this material. And as you can see, it is indeed sodium nitrate that could be used for fertilizer. This was with a single electrode, and we did this in 100 hours. That's a lot of time, I get it, but we're gonna beef this machine up. We're just doing some preliminary testing here, trust me. So, not too shabby. So let's take a look at what we got here. All right, we're at 30 hours. I just turned off the transformer. All right, so after 30 hours, the secondary bubbler is showing nothing, but this is the secondary bubbler that I have outside. I'm trying to determine whether or not 2 bubblers is worth the trouble. I don't have the equipment needed to do a titration, so I'm going to take this 70% nitric acid, and I'm going to put about 30 milliliters in here and dissolve this copper electrode. One of the things I am noticing about the wider bubbler top face is the residence time has increased significantly. Notice how the bubbles are floating on the top for quite some time before they pop. Alright fellas, it smells just like nitric acid does. Not quite strong enough. Let's check it out with the pH. Yes! Man, that's a relief. Unfortunately, I don't remember which strip I just used. We're going to do it again, don't worry about that. This doesn't mean anything regarding the consistency, I don't think, though. So that was this strip right here, which indicates that we are at a 1 at minimum. Okay, so far nothing. So I need to get this out of the building right away. It's going to go out in the cold, unfortunately. But at least that'll tell me what 30 milliliters of this stuff will do to that much copper. Probably dissolve all of it, we'll find out. This other one is not doing nothing. We got like an initial bit of action on there. So it is a very low percentage. Oh man. Yeah, it'll probably do well to put it out in the cold. It's about ready to boil over. So that's what we're going to want to see at the end of the day. I suppose I should have did some kind of baking soda test. Oh yeah. Been running this machine for about 100 hours now, and my stainless steel air stone showed up. So we're going to be swapping that out today, and we're going to give this thing a check. On the 30-hour test, okay, we came up with this solution right here. You can see it's just barely blue. So we did make an acid that's a good cleaning solution for copper. And here's some other details of that test. Now, for comparison, I added 30 milliliters of 70% nitric acid and 30 milliliters of the acid we made after 30 hours. Okay, and as you can see, all it did was really clean the copper and turn the liquid that color. This is what 30% does to a MIG tip for a Miller welder. This was 6.9 grams of copper, and 30% yielded this much copper nitrate. Maybe a little more because I wasn't very efficient in the recovery, but this is some unpure copper nitrate. So we're going to compare these results here, 30 hours with 100 hours, and we're going to take a look at what one electrode will do, and then we're going to multiply that by 7 because we're going to be adding 6 more. I have a batch of, 2 batches of these right here. And I'm going to be modifying these to go inside of a 1/4-inch compression fitting to hold the pressure. Unfortunately, I have no way of determining the concentration of nitrous acid that is in this solution. The nitrous acid is converted into nitric acid and nitrogen dioxide upon heating. But I'm afraid to heat it in this jar. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. Since this one didn't change mass at all, I'm just going to reuse it. It's nice and cleaned up for us now. So here is the new solution. If we get any action at all, I'll be happy. Any at all, I'll be happy. And we are getting action. And remember, this isn't been heated yet, so I think I'm going to set it on some heat. Because we want to convert that nitrous acid also. So let's get it warmed up a little bit. I don't know if I got a long enough stick. This is unnatural lighting. Okay, there's 8.2 grams. This is liable to fizz over if I'm not careful. I'm spilling it big time. Definitely some potent stuff. So for 100 hours just sitting there in the background, I'm all over it. And just think, we're about to hook 6 more electrodes up to this thing and a big transformer, so it's going to be screaming some production here. Oops, damn it. Idiot. I didn't mean for that big old glob to go flying in there. It's got a big old chunk down there reacting still, so I'm going to let that marinate a second. I probably ought to neutralize that mess. So it's reacting with a substantial amount. I need a glove. That was quite a bit. I don't know how much I lost. Let's see if it could take some more. Pop those bubbles. If it takes this whole 8 grams, that means we just made 8 grams of sodium nitrate for fertilizer. It's still highly reactive. I think that's the end of it. Yep. Okay, so let's put this back in here. I don't know if I believe that. I feel like we got more than 6.4 grams, or less, I mean. All right, fellas, so I stopped adding baking soda as soon as the fizzing stopped. So this should be almost 4.3 grams of sodium nitrate. So if you were ever in a pinch and like, you know, a Joe Biden apocalypse or something, and you needed some fertilizer, this took 100 hours to make this, but we're going to be doing 6 more electrodes with a total of 7. So, you know, we could have got 28 grams in 100 hours off a modest solar panel system. I don't know how, you know, you could definitely beef that up. This is just preliminary stages. And, yeah, that's where we're at. Is there any of you chemists out there proficient enough in kinetics that can tell me what the concentration of my acid was if I was able to produce 4.3 grams of sodium nitrate from 30 milliliters of liquid? All right, so I got the new air stone in. I am going to build a second scrubber bottle. This thing really screams. get you a good shot of it. I don't want that much. I lost a little bit of length there. I made a mistake. I accidentally had my argon pressure up too high, and it blasted through. Pretty much turned to mush. The binder used to make this can't handle the acid, so we lost a little bit of our acid power there. Enough. So we got to confirm the chemistry here. And that, my friends, is confirmation that we have made sodium nitrate. I didn't put, the ratios off. I just kind of threw some in there. But ain't no regular sugar gonna burn like that. Give me something to write on. Okay, the ventilation's on. This is 100 hours with just one electrode. And as I said, we're gonna be doing a 7 electrode system. This is not to make this material. We're doing this for stainless steel pickling and passivation, but I gotta test the chemistry. Not a very good mix. She almost didn't make it. She's struggling to burn here. There we go. Not an ideal situation, but it's raining outside and I'm not waiting on the weather anymore. It's ruining everything. I don't know if the underlayer is burning or not. It appears that it is. It might be cocooning some fuel in there. $100 hours. I'm out of here.